So, what happens when you get a YouTube clown going up against pro fighters? Well, you get what happens to Sneako. What's up, guys? Slurp here, and today I'm releasing my first video. I know audio quality is not very great, and video editing is kind of non existent, but my goal this year is to learn how to improve those things as I make videos. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel these past few years, and I know I just need to upload and get a good start instead of being lazy. My goal is 3 videos a week covering like recent YouTube drama, I guess. And yeah, excited to grow with y'all and thanks for following my journey. But let's get started. So, today we're here to talk about Sneako. So, as most of you already know, he's a controversial content creator who has some interesting opinions on politics and other creators. He's gotten a lot of flack recently for being a cuck. If you don't know what that is, just search it up. And it seems like he's trying to rebuild his image. He acts really tough online, saying he's gonna beat people up and flexing guns and saying he wants to box. It kind of reminds me of the whole situation with Charlie and the Meat Canyon video, which is still so funny to me to just see how badly Sneako got destroyed there. Anyways, so Sneako has been going around trying to show that he's tough and sparring a bunch of MMA fighters, which I'll go over in this video. We start with the first video and the one that garnered the most attention, Sneako versus Sean Strickland, the former UFC champion. Now, Sneako was talking all this crap before, and if you know anything about Sean Strickland, you know he doesn't go light in sparring. He was very lucky to be able to fight the legendary Sneako. Really though, the fight starts and Sean is just playing with him, laughing, and letting Sneako work. Sneako's technique isn't too bad, decent punches and head movement, but then Sean actually starts trying. He's ruthlessly beating Sneako, and the corner throws in the towel like 4 times, but the referee, which is a former UFC champ named Forrest Griffin, if you didn't know, I guess wanted to see Sneako actually die in the ring. So eventually, they stop Sean from beating him more, and the fight's over. Sneako's all bloody and busted up, and if you thought Sneako was an ugly guy before, well, let's say this fight didn't help. I would say I feel bad for Sneako, but considering the kind of person he is, and he definitely knew what he signed up for, sparring someone like Sean, it's hard to feel bad. If anything, I kind of respect him a bit more after this, because he took some hard shots, and even after the fight said, "Why'd you throw in the towel?" So, gotta give him some respect for toughing it out, at least. Sean Strickland, sadly, was also banned from attending or racing in Nitro Cross, which he was gonna do, but he beat up Sneako too bad, so that's the end of that. After this, Sneako also grappled with Nate Diaz. I'm sure you all know Nate Diaz since he's one of the more mainstream former UFC fighters. He was showing Sneako some technique and then rolled with him, put him in an armbar, then decided to be even more disrespectful by finishing him with a wrist lock. If you don't know anything about BJJ, wrist locks are pretty hard to pull off, especially against someone experienced, and watching the video just shows, like we all thought, that Sneako has zero knowledge on how to defend himself on the ground. Unlike the boxing, which he seemed okay with before Sean Strickland decided to try. The final matchup is Merab Dvalishvili versus Sneako, and Merab just absolutely humiliates him. He grapples with him and smacks him around like a pimp and his hoe, and just messes with him the whole time, showing again that Sneako has no idea what he's doing on the ground. After that, he interviews Merab a bit about his feelings on the MMA guru, if you know who that is, and other topics. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a smart move for Sneako's career to go and train with the UFC fighters and show people he's putting in the work. A lot of these big controversial creators seem to be getting into martial arts, like Neon trying out boxing. I definitely believe it's more of a PR move to show they're willing to get in there and back up all the balls they pretend to have on camera, like that Neon guy sparring with Aljamain Sterling and training with him, but he goes and gets destroyed by a woman on camera, which is absolutely hilarious. Sneako is a lot better than Neon, at least. So, yeah, that's just my opinion, though. Peace, y'all.